The first time I did this meditation, I lost my breath. I lost my thoughts. Everything finally stopped. Before I start, hi, my name is Katy. I've been searching for ways to connect with myself, to understand myself better, and to live life with purpose. And my search brings me to Sidemen, Bali, with my teacher Maitreya, who dedicated his life to learning and teaching meditation. I was intrigued and drawn towards his teachings. He changed the way I see meditation, and it literally changed my life. I'm here to experience different ways of meditation, to inner stillness. I've always thought to meditate is to be present, and to be present, you need to be still. But every time I try to find stillness, I find myself lost in thoughts.
If you try to control your mind and you say, I want to stop my mind, it will react. That's why many people don't want to go into meditation, because they think they have to sit quiet and suffer and think and think and think. You can never stop your mind. Breath is happening, sensations are happening, thoughts are going on, feelings are going on, emotions are happening, experiences are happening. All you can do is to have a distance from everything. Meditation is to observe your mind and go beyond it. You are using your mind, mind is not using you.
For me, there's a scary feeling of sitting in silence, alone, with my thoughts. And I couldn't understand why.
So many people I met and I saw in my life who were seeking for meditation, and passive meditation was not working for them. To sit quiet, close your eyes, observe your breath, or do some chanting, do some singing, it was not working. Because our modern time, our modern society is so chaotic. So chaotic, mind is too busy and too full. Everything is about input, 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 input. Everything, news, information, everything is inside. So there is no way we have that we express and we release this energy out from the mind. So active meditation, it could be shaking, it could be dancing, it could be running on the one spot, it could be laughing. And after active, when you sit quiet, you are really sitting quiet for some time, because the restlessness has been released. So hope for the people and our society is active meditation.
I noticed, with the movement in active meditation, my mind couldn't keep up with thoughts. So eventually it gave up, trying to make sense of all of it. Going into seated meditation after this was exactly what I wanted to do, to rest and go within. My immediate thought after this was, how am I going to keep this up? This takes a lot of time.
Every day you brush your teeth, you never say, I don't have time. Every day you take shower and you don't say, I don't have time. Why not lifelong have a 20-30 minutes of consciousness, of awakefulness, of being present, to know yourself, to encounter yourself?
During my time here, I quickly learned that instead of seeing meditation as a task I need to complete, I need to see it as part of my everyday life.
It's not separate from the life. It is within the life. In fact, if you are meditative, everything that you do will change its quality. Food will taste better. You will have very deep conversation if you are coming from that state. You will see nature more beautiful. So wherever you are, you can achieve that state, that presence, that everything is divine for you.
And with that seed, the idea of documenting this started growing, sharing my experience with you, in hope for you to find your answers.
And not so many people in this world will be able to see this video even. If you are watching right now, it shows something deep in you is open. Otherwise, even this is not going to happen. So it is for you now.
As I embark on this journey, I must admit, I'm nervous, but I'm also curious, wondering where will this path take me? And what will I find when I get there? Sometimes you meet things in meditation that are not so pleasant. Thoughts, emotions, and judgments. The past, my future. We carry so much on our shoulders, all the worries and what ifs. It's time to deal with them.
Mind is resistance. Whenever we want to meditate, mind will create some noise, some judgment. Either it will say, I'm just a beginner, I can't do it, or I know everything. In both ways, you will be blocked. So shaking meditation is unblocking this part in you, unblocking. You are shaking. Sometimes I give example, if you shake the tree, the dead branches will fall down, dead leaves will fall down. Whatever is unwanted will be released. Same way, when you are shaking in our Kundalini meditation, so much inside that has been blocked or dead energies you are having inside will be released from you.
I found sort of a duality in me where one part of me was actually thinking about, am I doing it right? Am I shaking right? How long are we shaking for? So there was a huge struggle inside. When the music started, I think this is when I got into a flow. This is when I would say that the thoughts kind of slowed down. And at one point, I did feel like I was the only person in space. The third part, when we moved from dancing into stillness,
I just started slowing down. I'm now realizing my thoughts. I'm recognizing these emotions. All in stillness.
that was painful. The experience was not pleasant for me at all. I know it sounds silly, like, oh, you're struggling with yourself. But I think because I could feel it, sense it. At one point, I felt like, who am I? You know? Like, who are you and who are you? Like, who am I really? Am I this perfectionist, or is this just has been a mask for all this time? Or is it like that a free person that's constantly struggling? Or the other way around? I could feel the resistance. And I was like in my mind, I was so trapped. I panicked. I thought I'm gonna start screaming.
The more I focused on my breath, the more I separated from these thoughts and emotions.
And this is when I finally became the observer that just was watching.
It felt like stepping out of my mind and looking at myself from a distance. I could see all the things that need work, and that's a perspective I haven't experienced before. Today, I accept pain.
Dynamic meditation is one of the most active meditation to break through. So dynamic meditation, we go into the deep chaotic breathing. With the help of chaotic breathing, you access your repressed emotion. Our emotions are very much repressed, and we allow safely to release this emotion like a dynamite. You release. And after when release has happened, you have cleared your psyche.
Breathing out of norm was not easy. It's difficult to break a habit.
The toxin released out from your body.
I had to remind myself over and over again to break the pattern, to breathe chaotically. This passed so quickly, I didn't know what was happening, but I was all in. In the process of releasing, I realized how much frustration and anger I had bottled up, stored in my body like stagnant energy.
Anger. Anger is a big issue in our society. We are so angry inside, but outside we smile. Living in a repressed anger for a long time, physical diseases comes up in a body.
At that moment, I realized I don't know how to deal with my anger. I deny it. I lock it in and hope to deal with it later. But here, there was no later. I just released all my anger. It was cathartic.
And after you invite very powerful mantra called Hu. And this Hu mantra is taken from Sufism, Allah Hu. Om Mani Padme Hum. So this Hu has such a powerful divine vibration to wake up something very profound, very powerful in you.
Every time my feet touched the ground and then I jumped back again, it felt like there was a power or there's this strength in me that kept on pushing me up, up, up again. It was very empowering. With every Hu, I became stronger, more in my skin.
And once you are going deeper in the journey of Hu, we invite a sudden pause, stop. So you stop and observe. And you break the habit of reaction from your life. Because all the time we are reacting. Like, dislike, pain, no, pleasure, yes. And they all are combined. What is good today is tomorrow bad. So we develop this awareness that I am just an observer, witness. And this is a breakthrough. Even for a few seconds, you can come out from this judgment of right and wrong. You will have a big peace inside your heart.
We were there for around 10 minutes, just observing the body. Pain comes, discomfort comes, and it was all about just stepping back from that and being the observer, allowing the body to feel what it feels without reacting. This experience was a reminder that no matter what happens, how painful and uncomfortable it is, and you want to get out of it right now, at this second, you can just simply let it pass by, because it will.
And then last part of dynamic is celebration. Because my guru used to say, meditation should lead you to celebration.
As the music built up, I felt the energy start building up from my feet. After observing my body for 10 minutes in discomfort and pain, I was so aware of the sensations, of the feelings, of the thoughts, of what's coming across. And now it's just moving, releasing, and flowing lightly.
So meditation, active meditation, dynamic meditation is a journey to innocence. returning back to the source where you are the purest.
And that is the journey I needed to take. Death. The word alone is daunting. What is death meditation? I didn't know what to expect. I've never imagined attending my own funeral.
Death is the only certain thing that is going to happen to all of us. And we are avoiding it, not facing it.
Why are we avoiding it? What scares us so much about death?
If you really accept your death, your life will become so bright, so light, because you know the art of letting go.
Letting go has been something I've been learning to do. I didn't know to let go. I needed to face my own death.
Meet the death before it comes to you. Imagine about one complete death one time, about you, consciously.
Death meditation was a guided meditation, a journey that started at my funeral and went beyond. Taking that journey for the first time raised a lot of thoughts. Time. I wish I had more time to do all the things I really wanted to do, to share it with people that really matter, to live fully this time.
Everybody knows that every attachment brings suffering. And deep down, if you go in the root cause of attachment, it is attachment to our body.
Here I am, titleless, possessionless, stripped from all my belongings and identity. What's left? Who's left? Now, I'm learning to let go.
So after there is no death for you, you are free. You live from light, from freedom, every single thing you appreciate. So death meditation is an awakening meditation.
This was a turning point. My time is precious. Life is precious. So care for it. Don't over-worry about it. Enjoy it. But don't indulge in it. Spend it. And don't waste it. Experiencing death gave me a second chance in life. It put things into perspective. What actually matters in this life for me. It reminded me of the beauty of life, almost humorous in its ups and downs. I was so grateful to be alive, to take another breath, to get up and move, to feel and be around people. I don't want to live life vicariously, worried about the future or basking in the past. I want to live it now, every second of it, consciously. Now I see what matters. The final chapter.
Mahamudra is a heart-opening meditation. Our society is so much in the mind, and we all know it is so beautiful to be in the heart.
I shook my way to stillness. I found peace in my anger. I remembered life and death. And here I am on my way to rebirth.
So first stage of Mahamudra is Latihan, coming out from the control, allowing the movement to flow. No control, let this movement flow. The first part of Latihan. It will open the space in you. And it is so powerful that after some time you notice that these movements are happening by itself. So the controller is relaxing. The doership is relaxing. Because mostly everything we want to do, even meditation, I want to do. But in this, you are not doing anything. It's so passive. It's so welcoming, so allowing this energy to move. It is so opening, liberating, saying yes to the life, no resistance. That is the first part of Mahamudra meditation.
I realized that I don't have to do this meditation. I just allow it to happen. I was at peace with myself, filled with love and acceptance from within.
And second part of Mahamudra is a form of prayer meditation, where you are sitting in a prayer and waiting. And you are allowing energy to be received. And then you are bowing down to the ground and you give this energy to the earth.
Life sort of just started to make sense in the bigger picture. I'm here for myself, observing without judgment, feelings flowing like clouds, untouched.
Many people I encounter on my path, they say, I don't know what to do with my life. I feel I have something I want to give. I don't know what. Do Mahamudra meditation. It will unblock your giving part, and then right gift will be revealed to you about yourself. Sooner or later you will find out in one of the silent moments, this I can give. And your whole cell, your whole body will give you the sign that this is the right offering you will give.
Coming here, I had no intention. And by the first meditation, things started surfacing. I already had a mission to work on, something to work with. Every meditation had its purpose. And the way the journey flowed, it helped me flow in a way. And it helped me reconnect with myself, most importantly. It's going from birth to death, and now rebirth again, with a new beautiful perspective. And my heart is so full of love and joy and love for each and every person here. I don't think it's ending. I think the journey continues. So thank you all. Thank you. Thank you.
This experience has been a roller coaster, a myriad of emotions and states, all leading to shedding of old skin and emerging completely new.